السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رجعنا لكم في الحلقة الرابعة من ستارفيلد. الحلقة الماضية انتهينا أو ختمنا المهمة الأولى، ونواصل اليوم إن شاء الله في المهمة الثانية، وأيضا استكشاف بعض الأشياء الجديدة في اللعبة. طبعا المهمة الأولى قضت منا أن احنا نوصل الغرض هذا اللي اكتشفناه في أحد المناجم، ووصلنا وحدث التفاعل اللي نراه قدامنا. والحين سارة تبي تسولف معي. سارة مورغان.
What can I help you with? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
تقول يلا جاهز ولا باقي شيء؟ ففي خيارات طبعا، جاهز ولا محتاج بعض الوقت، أو أسأل عنهم. خلنا نسأل عن الغرض هذا.
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
طبعا قالت من حتى في الحلقة الماضية قالت انها ما تعرف. هنا كم مدى شهرتكم اللي هم منظمة الكونستليشن؟
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what... Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation...
يعني ما في شيء مهم.
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems, dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
المهم عنده صعب. خلنا والله ما أدري، أبدأ المهم على طول. خلني برجع لها بعد شوي.
I understand. You've been through a lot.
نشوف هذه ايش عندها.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this, I guess, a lot overwhelming now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing... Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Matteo has made
تبي تعطيني جولة في المكان وترويني المكان اللي أسكن فيه.
If you need a moment of quiet contemplation, emphasis on the quiet part.
واضح إنها جولة على الواقف.
Let's head upstairs.
زين.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Matteo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
هذه الغرفة اللي أبات فيها. ما أدري إذا في فائدة إضافية منها ولا لا. فيها خزنة. ما أدري فيها حد أعلى ولا لا.
I am at your service, Captain.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time and everyone just sort of... Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
يعني كلهم ما يعرفون شيء عن هذا الأثر.
Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life.
في مهمات جانبية لاستكشاف الكواكب.
Oh right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. And he did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe we're all in this together now, right? Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting stuff. There's a galaxy.
المهم بعد مهمات جانبية استكشاف.
Okay, let's take a look.
أنا قاعد أبيع ولا أشتري ما أدري. أنا قاعد أبيع. عموما بعنا.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of... Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Stay safe, okay?
This is all
Walter, you don't have
exciting,
to
but
answer
That
this,
was right.
but I was
there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there?
You sure spend a lot of time on
have to get this
Constellation
right.
business.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really. You matter too. You've done something. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
باحث في الشؤون الدينية يبقى. فجأة صار مستكشف.
For the long-term health of our relationship.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an over... Can you imagine? Potentially the I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard. Both you and Barrett saw something. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words... Okay, that's all right. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Well, there was... I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to... So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. After a long talk, we realized we... Take care of yourself.
ما عندك سالفة بعد. هذا صاحب الشركة. تعال يا.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit...
طبعا قاعد يعتذر على القطة اللي قطاها قبل شوي. والحين بقول له إذا هذا اعتذارك خلالك.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie
نفسية
more with
الشيبة.
Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our... Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right... So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation. Welcome aboard.
أهلا.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
عندهم
You can
معمل
even
أبحاث
fashion industrial
وتطوير
pieces for
ومدري وشو.
large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make... Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis. For years, I finally decided to do something more than admire from a... Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all. I don't pretend...
طبعا أغلب الكلام اللي يقوله يعني غير مفيد بشكل عام. اللهم أنك تتعرف عليه. الرجال طلع هو صاحب الدعم المالي في المنظمة.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have... But now, I'm not... I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagine. I'm no scientist. Frankly, this is the most... We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you... Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than... I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard. Until next time. Goodbye. Lately, I find myself spending... Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went...
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
حلو ضميته للطاقم. يعني أقدر أحطه في السفينة أو في البناية اللي بنيتها اللي فيها استخراج الحديد وهذه.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major... It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of...
طبعا قاعد يشرح لي عن الاوتبوست وانا اوريدي اشتغلت عليها.
An outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to... Commencing item... Let me know if I can be... be of assistance in the future. How can I be of service, Captain?
هذا معمل الأبحاث. هذه مهمات جانبية في عليها مقابل. ارجع لها بعدين ان شاء الله. ما اقدر افتحها، يقول لك القفل مستواه اعلى من مستواي.
Captain, greetings.
You've got something for me? We're just at the beginning of this mystery. And you? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-time. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers. We have to assume that we're not the only one. But most people aren't going into an odd-looking rock or a single straight. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity, but it's not just that. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
يعني إذا وافقت الحين بتتم معاي على طول يمكن.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time.
أمشي الفلوس.
Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact worked. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience.
يقول ما تهتم إذا سرقت، تهم شيء إني ما انصاد، صح ولا لا؟
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective... We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange... Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlanta. We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when... Honestly, he took this seriously before and I will admit. Bye-bye. It's you and me from here out. Goodbye.
يلا امشي زين.
That lock didn't last very long.
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities and...
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
يبي يضمني لمنظمتهم الثانية. أقول يمكن بعدين.
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a... Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So... All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care.
يقول المجموعة الشمسية
Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old
المكان القديم اللي كان يعيش فيه
Matches that
البشر.
description Sarah gave me.
أكيد هذا عقاب له لأنه يحرس المكان ذاك. السؤال شو المشكلة في المجموعة الشمسية طيب؟
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
كلام.
Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between... You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or... Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and green... Anything for Sarah.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready.
Okay.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Until later.
والحين لازم أروح هذه سيدونيا. يلا سحبت عليها الحين تطلع في وجهي.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat. I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Hey, what can I do for you?
بدنا نجرب تعديل
Got
السفينة.
anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
أول شي خلنا نشوف
I'm
السفن
sure
اللي
you can
عنده.
find something you like.
يقول لازم أسجل السفينة اللي عندي قبل ما أعدل عليها. خلنا نرجع نشوف.
Sure, have at it.
قل تسجيل ب9500. ليش؟ عشان أعدل عليها. يا ريت حتى ذاك السفينة يعني. طبعا هذه السفينة الأصلية تشيل 2 بس، هذه تشيل 3. الرياكتر هذا يأثر في توزيع القوة. 14 هنا 18. الدرع يعني فرق بسيط، بس هذه طبعا يعني أقوى بالأسلحة شوي. يصير أبيعها ولا لا؟
Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, there's Jemison Mercantile further in. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something.
ما شاء الله. سعرها 132,000. كل هذا تشيل 4 بس. هاي السحلية. شكلها حلو هذا. 279,000.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
هنا أقدر أبيع بس ما عنده إلا 5000. بس عموما ما عندي شيء أبيعه، الأغراض كلها في السفينة. أنا ممكن أبيع الأسلحة هذه. لأنها متكررة يعني.
get this ship moving.
الحبيب لاحم موجود. ما حد يبي يشيله.
Wonder where this will all lead. Bye.
ممكن ايش فيها هذه؟ طبعا اخونا اللي تحت واضح انه احترق. الحين راح نسافر إلى المجموعة الشمسية، نشوف وش اللي موجود هناك. حسب كلامهم ما في إلا المريخ اللي هو فيه شيء. أنا وصلت الحين المستوى الخامس ولحد الحين ما سويت أي تعديل للمستوى ولا فتحت أي مهارة. عندي 4 نقاط للمهارات كل بوينتس. طبعا أنا عندي 3 اوريدي مفتوحة من البداية يوم اخترت الشخصية، فالحين راح ألقي نظرة سريعة واختار. طبعا حتى المستويات اللي أنا مختارها أو المهارات أقدر أسوي لها أرفعها لمستوى أفضل. فمثلا هنا الأسلحة هذه بدل ما تسوي 10% دامج تسوي 20% أكثر، فيزيد تأثيرها. مثلا هنا في قيادة السفينة تزيد سرعة الالتفاف. والموضوع مطول فراح أسرع الحين الجزء هذا. تقريبا صرفت النقاط اللي كانت عندي في زيادة الحد الأعلى من الوزن، زودت من مهارة قيادة السفينة، وأيضا الحين أقدر أفتح أقفال من مستوى أعلى. والسفينة الحين فيها التصويب أصبح أفضل في السفينة المفروض يعني. الحين نهبط على الكوكب. طبعا المفروض كوكب المريخ يعني.
Now you can see why you see Marines that get sent here consider this posting a punishment.
Please do.
لازم ألبس الخوذة.
Disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results. Greetings, Captain. Do you require... There is room in my storage hold for further items. Goodbye.
طبعا كانوا يحذروني من تأثير الجو علي، بس ما فهمت صراحة ايش يبون يسوي. كانوا يبون اول شيء البس الخوذة، بعدين طلع ان حتى البدلة فيها مقدار معين من الحماية يمكن يخلص.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money?
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again.
Yes, sir. We get a lot of new faces passing through here. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, you don't do this job for 45 years by losing. You're right. Because I'm not. Now you'd be wise to stick a beer in your mouth and mind your own damn business because I don't put up with this.
ما يبي يسولف.
What's your poison? He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
أتوقع أنه ميت اللي هو الموارى اللي ندور عليه.
You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that cares. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially...
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but... if I'm out all...
يبغى أدفع حساب الرجال عشان يقول لي وين هو. فممكن أدفع وأخلص الموضوع. ممكن أقنعه إنه يساعدنا. هنا سارة تتكلم تقول خلص علينا، أنت كذاب أصلا.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another.
Fine.
نزل السعر هو ولا أنا أتخيل؟ خلنا نحاول نقنعه بدون فلوس.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
حولوها اللعبة. لازم أقنعه الحين. يعني ما أدري هذا مستوى البرسويجن عندي الإقناع. يعني أنا ما عندي ولا شيء.
I hope I can trust you. Yeah, I get your point. All right, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
والحين احنا رايحين للزهرة، كوكب الزهرة. الرجال يؤدي عمله هناك، جولات هذا ويش. أهم شيء ما حد متفاعل إلا أنا.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Off right away, or need a little bit of time?
طبعا الحين ما نعرف احنا وين هو بالضبط في الكوكب، فما ندري، يمكن لازم ندور. شوف فيها. دول أتباع الثعبان يعبدونه، استغفر الله. طبعا هذولك موجودين فوق.
satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
الحين هم معطيني خيار اني اتسلل بالسفينة، اخذ المعلومة من الساتلايت الموجود واسحب، فلازم اني انزل كل الطاقات في السفينة الا حبة او حبتين في المحرك. هذا احنا قاعدين نقرب شوي شوي. راح اتجاه الأرض الحبيب.
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out.
يقول لك الأرض خسرت الغلاف الجوي.
Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
أغلب المحطات هذه تقدر إنك تحط عليها وتنزل فيها. سويت اتصال على السريع بس ما في رد. نكمل إن شاء الله في الحلقة الجاية. أشكركم على المتابعة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.